What's up, everybody? Welcome Squad and welcome to Slav Guns. We are at SHOT Show 2022 and we're one of my favorite booths, the Athlon booth. So Athlon over the past couple of years has really catapulted themselves into one of the leaders in the optics world, coming out with spotting scopes, rifle scopes, and other accessories. More importantly, we're delivering it, we're providing great quality products at affordable prices, and we're backing it with their no BS warranty. And I'm here joined by Dustin. Dustin, thank you very much for having me here. And you guys have taken it one step further, and you've come out with some new stuff.
We have.
And I guess you also have some announcement that you wanted to make as well. So I guess let's start with that, because now you got people really excited about it, and I think gun owners are really going to be excited about it because they can participate in it.
Yeah, so this program is open to everyone.
Okay.
Regardless of who you shoot with, if you're 9.4 Nikon, it doesn't matter. We're giving back to the shooting sports community in a big way this year. If you go out and compete in a match locally, regionally, or nationally, you can go to our website. There's no catch, no gimmick. We're not making you subscribe. We're not collecting information. Log the event that you've shot in, and you're entered in a drawing for $5,000 cash and $5,000 in optics. Every quarter, we're going to draw a name, meet that winner, and give them their prize. Now, if you do take first, second, or third using an Athlon Optic, the grand prize drawing at the end of the year is $20,000 cash, $5,000 in optics. Really, we're just hoping that this kind of helps grow the shooting sports community. We want to get more people out there and experiencing the camaraderie that the community has to offer.
And I'm really excited to hear that, because I mean, my own personal philosophy is, I mean, it almost doesn't matter where in the shooting community you are. The only way that we have as gun owners to secure gun rights for the future is to put guns into as many people's hands as possible, and competitive shooting sports is one of those ways. I mean, I don't know anybody who I took out to a USPSA match or a rifle match and they didn't come back, or at least we thought, well, after shooting this match, I really don't like firearms right now. I'm absolutely not going to do anything ever again.
It is the most accepting and inviting group of people I've ever been around. First time, if you've never done anything like it before, everyone is there to help. It's always engaging, it's fun, it can be challenging or just a good time depending on how you want to approach it.
Well, I've said the only preface is when you go to show up to a match for the first time, do tell them that it's your first time there, and they will be open and inviting, because once you've gone to a couple of matches, you have friends, they will hark on you, you will joke with each other, and it's still open and inviting, but it's also going to be a little bit more competitive.
It's that camaraderie. It's the experience. It's just the friendships that you build, yeah.
So it's almost kind of like a combination of everybody gets to participate, and then it's also kind of like an open contingency program if you use an Athlon product.
People have supported us, and we want to show that support back to them. So that's kind of that second level, that $20,000 give back. If you are, an Athlon fan, great. We appreciate that, and we want to give that back to you.
So I mean, the question is, like, what would possess you to do that? Because I mean, you don't have a lot of other companies doing that. I don't know anybody at all that just has like, hey, go ahead, go participate, and then we're going to give back.
Shooting sports, it's something we're passionate about. I've competed in about every discipline possible. We've got a resident three-gutter as well, one of our law enforcement sales reps. He's the kilted three-gutter, and you'll see him rode around in his kilt. Just the company on a whole, we've supported the shooting sports industry, and we wanted to go big this year and really put that out there and show what we're passionate about.
Well, and speaking of big, we're standing next to something massive. I'm looking at a shooting tripod, but it says Athlon on it.
It is. So we brought out tripods this year. This is the 40 millimeter, and it'll go up. We had a guy 6'8". We had to lower it for him. So you're not going to be too tall, I promise. These come fully kitted out. You have, on this one, a ball head that will support 88 pounds. You have Molly leg wraps, so you clip your Kestrel, your calls, whatever you want.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. It comes with all this stuff?
It comes with all this, it does. The ball head, a leveling head as well, spiked feet. We've got a padded carrying case. And one of my favorite for the competition side of things is if you want to move from stage to stage, you can pick this up on your shoulder, have all the weight there, you don't have to collapse. Just really easy.
Oh, wait, and that's why you have the shoulder strap here for.
Yep, nice little padded strap to do that. So these come in a 40 millimeter option, a 36, a 32, and a 29.
And I'm sorry, by 40, 36, were you talking about
leg diameter.
the leg diameter? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
And height-wise on them, how far, or are they all the same, and just the thickness?
There's a few inch difference from the 40 millimeter legs to the 29, but they're very versatile. It's going to be tall enough for anyone, unless you're over 7'2", sorry. The legs, they are multi-position, so even on the 40 millimeter, if you want to drop this down and have the legs wide open, you can shoot prone off of this as a bipod.
So,
get about 9 inches minimum height out of it.
So what Dustin doesn't know is that I'm actually a tripod snob.
Oh.
So,
Good.
so in the studio, I use I probably have maybe like 9 or 10 tripods, including studio tripods. So we have Manfrottos, and then really I've been really excited about seeing companies come in and gun owners start adapting tripods for shooting, because I mean, there's the biggest thing that I see. I mean, so you have hunters that are using these simply because, well, if you have a heavier gun or you want to lug around, this is going to be very, very stable, much more stable than shooting off of shooting sticks, for instance. And if you're just going regular to the range, I mean, obviously it's not a secret that average gun owner is getting older in age. People have back problems, and while we do want to shoot prone, oftentimes we can't. And shooting off of a tripod, I mean, it's a nice stable platform. You have everything right there, so you're definitely going to see more and more. And then, well, it's kind of weird. So we kind of have like red dot optics, like a lot of the technology that regular gun owners get into and are excited about. Well, they generally are going to start at the competitive shooting circles, then it goes down to like the tactical timmies and instructors and military, and then it gets down to the regular consumer level. With tripods, I'm really glad it's finally here, because even though it's the shooting worlds, the PRS, they started getting involved with the Swiss Arca rails, photographers have known about it for years.
Yep.
And I'm just like in amazement that it's finally here, and I'm really, really glad it's here, that you can do it. So it looks like carbon fiber tripod legs.
10-layer vibration dampening carbon fiber. Yep.
And basically, so with these legs, you can adjust them. It looks like you are using collars. They're nice and big. I'm assuming they're going to be water sealed.
They're what now?
Water sealed collars, so basically you're not going to have to worry about things getting in. Now, oftentimes people will say, well, if you're used to like regular tripods for studio work, like they'll have like the latch covers, and while they are easier to deploy, the big issue is if you're shooting them outdoors, those collars over time, those latches over time, they will actually require maintenance, which I know gun owners, we generally don't like to do.
You want to pick it up and have it ready to go.
And ready to go. And so these are still going to be easy. I mean, like you can easily grab, everything's collapsed, you can grab 2 or 3 of them at the same time, just unscrew them, extend it down, it'll do. But I'm still shocked that you're including everything in as part of the package.
Deal. Leveling head, ball head, spiked feet, all the leg wraps, hammock, pad.
And both, so you have the leveling bull head and this one's included. Okay, here's the magic question. Which child of mine do I have to sell in order to get one?
Well, at the 29 millimeter leg option, that kid's going to have to be worth $475. I don't know what you put value on for your children. This guy is $699.
And this is the biggest one.
40 millimeter.
It's $699.
$699.
With everything.
Yes.
Get the fuck out.
Yep.
All right, so there's a competitor tribe. I don't curse on the channel, but like, it's not normal. So with everything here, I'm kind of looking like, okay, wow.
That's what we're built on, though. Affordable optics.
Yeah.
You know, ridiculously good, sharp, tight, priced just right. That kind of goes across our entire product line, whether it's the glass quality and the scope, the feature sets, or the tripods.
Well, so here's why I'm a little bit amazed, because there's a competitor product. Actually, there's a couple of them now. But let's say, for example, I'm not going to talk about competitor product. Okay, there is a Chinese OEM that makes really good camera tripods, which have somehow been adapted to the shooting sports, and they make them for another gun company. That tripod itself, very similar. This one feels just as good. That tripod alone retails for $800 or $800 and change. And that's before you add the stone bag, that's before you add the MOLLE covers, that's before you add the shoulder strap, and that only is going to include one head, and that's typically the bowl head. It's not going to include the bowl and the ball head. So I honestly expect that you're going to tell me, well, we're selling as a package and it's going to be really competitive at about $1,500, which I would say, you know what, that's actually not bad for everything that you're getting, but $699?
That's it. $699.
Okay. the magic question, is it still backed by an Athlon warranty?
Of course. Lifetime warranty on all of our products.
Okay. And,
just send us the pieces.
okay. And Dustin can put earmuffs on here because a lot of, so here's the thing, you can get similar tripods, high quality tripods in the camera world, and most camera tripods, there is no lifetime warranty on camera tripods because, and even the professional ones, which I would definitely consider to be a professional studio grade tripod, those are going to come with 6-month warranties up to 2 years. So the fact that you have an Athlon warranty on this tripod, I mean, it's truly an investment. And look, it's like if you're going to go out do any shooting, just go buy this damn thing. It's an amazing package, and for everything that you're getting, I'm like really that excited about it. That's why I'm not letting him talk, because I want you guys to know that like this is actually a really good deal. And I'm assuming $699 is the MSRP.
That's retail price. That's MAP.
Okay, so damn good price for it. Very cool. They keep on like surprising us. So, and I guess availability on these, when are these going to be available?
Late February, early March is what we're kind of expecting on them.
Okay, so it's going to be in time for shooting season for most people to come in, and I guess that's going to be for the various thicknesses of the tripods that you have.
We've got quite a few pro staffers already eyeing them, wanting them out this year. Brigera rimfire shooters, we've got a few of those. They'll be wanting to run these. And of course myself, I'm kind of drooling over it.
Like I said, they're very nice tripods, and like I said, if you're even going out there, even if you don't have a gun that you're going to pound on it, you can easily put any spotting scope on it. It does have a Swiss Arca adapter. Oh, and it actually, will it actually fit a Picatinny rail on the bottom section?
Not on this one, no.
Okay. But might be an option, or if you do want to mount a Picatinny gun. So I mean, that's actually, I guess, one of the questions that people sometimes have is like, well, I want to use a tripod, but I don't have a Swiss Arca rail on my gun. What do you do?
It's pretty easy to adapt. In fact, these stocks were made 2 years ago for us. Manners out of Kansas City made this. About 2 days before I flew out, ran down and tossed an Arca rail on it. It's really easy to modify pretty much any factory gun into somehow incorporating either a short section like I have on my hunting rifle, or a full-length rail that you'd have on a competition rifle. It's pretty adaptable.
And I guess if you still have like a quad rail, you can actually get go on Amazon, you can get a Picatinny to Arca adapter, and you'll be able to run it with these as well. So that made my day, that made my head spin, because I'm shocked at the value that you get. So I'm gonna close my jaw, close my mouth. I'm gonna thank Dustin for having me here.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Honestly, as a gun owner, thank you for supporting the shooting sports with your announcement. That definitely does make a big deal. And definitely looking forward to these hitting the streets. As always, thank you guys for watching. Keep on squatting, and I'll see you in the next video linked up here.